Hello everybody, this is Alex from Chicago, and today I'm gonna show you step by step how to make this beautiful countertop, or this is a table to fold your clothes in a laundry room. This is one of my buildings, but you can make this for your basement or for any laundry area. So I'm gonna take you step by step, all the materials and everything, so don't go anywhere, I'll be right back. So the materials we need for this project is a 2x4 or a 2x2 or whatever piece of wood you have in your basement for the back support. We need a level to make sure everything is straight. We need 3 legs and 6 flanges, and this is out of a 3/4 black pipe for gas. And we need the contact cement for the end piece of the countertop. We need a router, and then we need the kit. This kit has to be the same as the countertop. We need clamps, and we're gonna use our nail gun, or this is the nails that come with the kit. You can use your hammer. And now we're gonna get ready to do the end piece. Make sure that it's the same material as the countertop, because there's some others that look like the one you have, but it might not be the right one. So the set comes with 2 pieces, actually 4 pieces. Is the this long piece that goes all along the side, and then this small piece that goes in the back. So you're gonna align this piece, but before we do that, let's remove this plastic leg. This is a leg that the countertop has. It has 2, so whenever you handle it, you can put it on the ground and it rests on those 2 plugs so you don't damage. So let's align it, make sure that it's all even. We are going to clamp it so it doesn't go anywhere, so it's very even. Make sure it's very even and it's tight, so when you drive your nail with your gun, it doesn't move. Don't go too tight, just as long as make sure it's even here, both pieces. And now I'm gonna use a nail gun. You could use your hammer and the nails that it came with. Just make sure that the nail is not longer or bigger than the thickness of the 2 pieces. That way you don't destroy the veneer of the countertop. And now we're gonna do this small piece. Now pay attention that the thickness is less, so if you drive a nail bigger than that, it's gonna come out on the other side. So my nails is 1.25 inches, but I'm going sideways, so the nail goes sideways, not straight. Otherwise it'll go right through, so just be careful. So that's ready, pretty good. And now we turn our countertop upright, and we're gonna start gluing the end piece. This is the right piece. In the instruction says that you could use an iron, but I don't like doing that because it's not strong enough. It falls out. It falls off. So we're gonna use contact cement, and we're gonna cover all the piece, the back piece, with contact cement. And so let's start with this piece, and we're gonna cover it every single area of this piece. So just make sure you do it, put something underneath so you don't get glue on your countertop, because then you have to clean it. So make sure that you apply it in all the surfaces, and then once you're done with that piece, we're gonna go to the countertop side. So again, just make sure you cover every area, because if you don't, it's not going to stick. So once you cover both sides, you have to wait for at least half an hour so both pieces are sticky, are tacky, and then you're gonna put them together. Okay, we waited for 30 minutes, and now it feels dry to the touch, both sides. But when you put both pieces together, it's a contact cement, so it's gonna grab. So you only have one chance to put it right. So concentrate, align it, and make sure that everything is right. It's better that it sticks up because we're gonna trim it, but make sure that it fits the best that you can do. We're gonna use mineral spirits to press hard against the countertop, so the glue acts up and it activates and bonds to each other. So and at the same time, we're gonna clean the excess glue that is in the countertop. Now we're gonna trim the pieces, the extra. If you run your nail on top of the countertop and it gets stuck, then you're gonna use this router to clean up, to cut the little tiny bit of the extra of the MP. So we are trimming it right now. If you see that dust on the side, it's being trimmed, it's being cut. So you're gonna see it here on the side better. And then you're gonna do it on top. You're gonna do it on top, on in the back, at the bottom, on the side, and the blade is gonna follow the contour of the countertop. So if you see here, all the dust you see, it's because it's cutting the edge, the excess. So now with the same mineral spirits rag, we're gonna clean and press again against, just to make sure it's clean, and we press hard against it so sticks and bonds better. Okay, so do it a few times, and then if you still have hides areas, put your fingernail, and if it gets stuck, then you're gonna use your file, your metal file, and just be careful not to scratch the countertop, and you're gonna go motions towards the countertop, not away of the countertop, because then the piece might fall. So now we're going to start our flanges. Now remember this 3/4 black gas pipe, and we're going to do 4 screws on each flange, and this is 1-inch screw. So just make sure that the screw doesn't go all the way to the other side, or mark it or bump it, because it's going to be a bump on your countertop and you don't want that. So let's do 4 screws per bracket, and then we're going to measure the center one. It has to be right at the center so it balances the weight. So we're going to do as well 4 screws. That's for the center bracket, and then we're going to do the other bracket at the other side. Once you do all 3 brackets, then we're going to grab our 3/4 pipe, and we're going to screw it in and go halfway. Don't go all the way in, because we're going to adjust it once we get it on the floor. We can go up and down depending on what you need. Okay, so that's one leg. Now we're going to do all 3 legs, and then measure from this end. See this one right here, from there to the other end, and that's gonna be the size of your board. Don't add up this piece, because then it's gonna be too long and your support is not gonna be right. So it's gonna be 36. So measure at least 36 inches when you do your mark. We're gonna mark the walls, the studs and everything, and we're gonna put a piece of tape, because we want to mark the tape and not the wall. We're gonna find the studs, and you're gonna mark them, because that's where we're gonna screw our board to the studs. So mark all of them, and this is a nifty stud finder, because it lights up whatever your stud is. So now you have your studs marked. We are gonna put our board to hold. This is the board that is gonna hold the weight in the back. It's gonna support the back. So we're gonna do, I have 2 supports. These are 3/4 each, so both are 1.5 inches. So this is the first board, and I leveled it with the mark, and now this is my second board. The top of the boards, I marked it 37, because the pipe is 36 plus the flanges 37, and you still have room to go up and down. So the top of my mark is 37, and it has to be leveled. This is my second board, and I'm doing 3-inch screws, because I want to go all the way to the back. Now with the help of someone, let's put a our countertop, and you have to center it in between. Remember, the board is slightly shorter, slightly smaller than the opening, so the countertop fits perfect. Now we're gonna level it up and down. You can screw up or screw down until it's level. So this one is level and this is almost level. You just need a little bit more so you can play with it and adjust it. Now when you are done with that, we're going to put brackets at the back to the countertop and to the back support, so that way it doesn't move. We're going to level the legs, both sides, and then we are going to drive two screws, two concrete screws. You're going to use a masonry bit and then the screws, and that's good. And this is how it looks. Three legs supported, freestanding. So this is another countertop I did, but it looks the same. So it looks awesome. Thank you so much, guys. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and see you next video. Bye bye.